Welcome back to Telltale's Jurassic Park. We get a contract. Construct something new. Sure hope it's not actually a zip line. It's probably not.
What I like about
A
building
viewing
construction
platform? Can I
is
even
that it
do
requires
that?
planning and thought. And
Theoretically.
I've always loved seeing things become something from nothing.
But,
I think that's what first attracted me to InGen.
this rebates me on the research cost only. We're just going to let that lapse. We're not doing that. I kind of knew it was going to be a ripoff. I kind of knew it wasn't going to be good. Oh well. How's our expedition progressing? Halfway. Alright, Parasaur brought us platinum to fully pay for the dig site. Excellent stuff. That's what I want to see. At what point can we research the upgrades? I don't remember anymore at all. Yield is here. Okay, we can do yield. We should do that. I guess I'm gonna make this guy mad, and we'll get yield right now. Before we go back. Oh my gosh. I was like, I thought that was one of the tour jeeps for a moment. Just like, I'm not waiting anymore. We're cutting. We're going ahead. But it's the ranger. I don't like that the rangers keep consistently using these gates. This is kind of a problem, actually. Case in point. This is kind of a problem. I don't think if I put another gate here, it's going to be any better because they don't use that one. Maybe there they'll use the gate. I guess we'll see. Disease-free seems pretty good. Same amount as the exports, but we don't have to get rid of our dinosaurs, so yes.
Hopefully, the healthier the dinosaurs are, the less likely we'll have behavioral issues like breakouts. Content dinosaurs are the kind.
Oh, our research is already done. I didn't even notice. I guess we're probably at 1 star, huh? Which is why some stuff just popped up. Oh yeah, literally just finished. Perfect. Yeah, we must be at 1 star. We must have hit it. So let's go ahead and turn on weather. Frequent, apply. Do I want frequent storms, honestly? Let's do default to start with. And I'll decide if I want to up it later. Rather than going hardcore and then getting annoyed by constant storms. And then we can do extraction capacity, but that's 1,000,000 smackers, so that's a little extreme. I think we'll let this guy rest, and then we'll just send out another para expedition. Maybe we'll do extraction capacity before we do Hadrosaurus, maybe, if we have the money. We just completed our disease contract, so we have $1,000,000. I mean, I could do the extraction capacity now, but there's not really much reason to. There are 3 paradig sites. Said there were 2 and I was wrong, so I guess I'll go back to Nemet, grab the Carnivores part of the Parasaur genome. It looks like this one is actually done here. So yeah, whatever. Wait, did I? Hold on, I'm confused. Yeah, it's the diamond. Oh, yeah, 49% para, 49% Corythosaur. We processed a Corythosaur fossil unknowingly, because I didn't pay attention to which duckbill was which. We're not going to put Corythosaurus in this park, so... that was a waste. We could have sold it. Not like we missed out on a huge amount of money or anything, but... Oh, the lights are nice. It's too bad, like, with the way, like, you know, it's modded content, right? So you can't have, like, a helicopter land, people, like, disembark from the helicopter and, like, board the jeeps. The game just doesn't support that sort of thing. That's just not how the visitors work. But, like, if you don't pay too much attention to this, it's pretty fantastic. Like, the helicopter does come in. There's just no way to, like, disembark from the helicopter to the car. And like that doesn't happen with the regular, visitor entrance anyway, right? The helicopter lands and people walk out of the building in the front. You never see them leave the helicopter and go into the building. They just spawn inside the building and exit. So it's not any less immersive than the actual vanilla entrance is. Maybe it's more immersive because you don't look at it, right? You just see the Jeeps coming in from wherever you put it. Okay, so we got 2 fossils, so I think we just sit on those. And is that one also done? Yeah, so the vast majority of the Parasaur fossils are at the south dig site. So if we don't process these now, maybe there's a window to upgrade the extraction capacity. One minor guest issue. What looks like a major guest issue to me, which is path capacity is fucked. We can do higher tier paths already, right? No. Wait, I guess we never did actually hit 1 star because this is locked. I think some 1 star unlocks just kind of happened because of things being a little broken. Number of dinosaurs in the park. The last time that was explicitly hatch a bunch of galleys. So. Oh, perfect. Just any expedition.
We're making great strides toward achieving that goal.
So, what do I want to do about the path capacity? Honestly, maybe I just ignore it until we hit 1 star and we get better paths put in. Okay, where's the Jeep gonna go? What's the pathfinding gonna do? Nothing. He's just gonna sit here. Sir? Oh, MVU's going in. Oh, because, right, it's been scanned, just not diagnosed. Yeah. Okay, well, I think the MVU went through the north entrance. Okay, the Jeep is not going through the north entrance, though. He's going through the tour section. What do we got? Cryptosporidiosis. We can research this. This is an easy one. And we could do the Enoch at some point, too. Jurassic Park takes place in an alternate timeline where vaccines haven't been made illegal. To be fair, we're not there yet. But it's not looking good, folks. Alright, we are almost done on the Kirtland expedition. You can't sell fossils in 2 at all. Okay, yes, true. Didn't remember that. Only the little bitty guys. We could have just saved money by not processing the Carnivore fossil then. The point sort of still stands.
This last objective being a perfect example. And I suspect you're gaining interest from the higher-ups. Just remember who's in charge.
Okay, so this is still more than we need for 1 batch anyway. So there's no point in upgrading. So we just process this. And do we have the... Yeah, and Kirtland is cleared anyway. Perfect. Do I want to start digging up Hadrosaurus? Probably not until we get Paras out, because we don't have that much money. And we'll want to do paths as soon as we get the Paras out. So, Parasaurs, right? So the Telltale game has a very distinctive model for the Parasaurolophus. We have a mod for it. But the only Parasaurs you see with that specific design are the ones in Sorkin's quarantine pens for her studies. So there's like 4 Parasaurs that she has. So what I think we're going to do is we'll treat them as like different versions. So we'll do Sorkin's Parasaurs for some of them, and we'll do JP Paras for the others. And we actually have 2 separate JP Para mods installed, so we'll kind of have them you know, competing against each other, right? To see which ones look the best. Okay, that was a nice, easy little baby storm. They do like the nut. That is true. Guests want more food amenities. Well, that's because it got knocked out by a storm. I can't do nothing about that. What am I doing here? I need fossils. Bear with me. I'm stupid. Anyway, there we go. 82 and 18, it is complete. Okay, and then we breed paras. We can at least take a look here at the paras. So, we'll be doing random favorites. So yeah, we have para 93. We have 97B. 97B? I don't think I have this favorited correctly. Surely that's not... Yeah, 93A. 97B. That's clearly a Lost World para. I just must not have it favorited correctly. So this is the Sorkin para, and these are the two different JP paras from separate mods. So, yeah. We'll do both. We'll see how they look. How many do I want initially? I don't know. I know what I want for the total population. I think I want 10 JP paras and then 4 Telltale paras. So 10 are seen at the lagoon, although 2 are babies. We'll just headcanon that they've grown up in the Telltale timeline already. And then Sorkin has 4. So 14 total. For now, we're just going to breed a random set. And we'll get what we get. But long term, 14. I actually have like a horribly scribbled list of like what my population is probably going to be. Based on like what's actually seen in the Telltale games, and then a few references to like the novel or to the DPG documents, or to like I made some compromises based on like some skins and stuff. I'm actually really excited to see our Stegosaur herd eventually, because I think I put together a really interesting set of randomized skins for that. And it's not even all modded. It just kind of like was playing around with the skins, and I was like, this looks really interesting and subtle in terms of like variation. Why am I here? We just finished the para. But yeah, I don't know when we're doing Stego, so like don't expect that anytime soon. All right. Yeah, these were set up correctly. Oh, this might be where our 5 welfare comes in anyway, right? 2? Seriously? 2. You're giving me 2. What am I supposed to do with that? What is the actual synth batch? 2 to 6. God damn. Alright, so we do a second clutch. And then this guy gets mad at me. We can do this. This is okay. Send the other one off on a break. So if it comes down to it, I guess we just synth both batches. Okay, we got 6 on the second round. So 93. So this one actually has a unique thumbnail. That's pretty cool. This other mod didn't bother with a unique one. 93A, 93. That's not a criticism of the other mod. Like, it's not that this should be the expectation. This is going above and beyond. Like, whichever mod author this was, like, they put in more work than they needed to. Thank you for the follow, Duckosaurus06. Appreciate it. All right, so we'll get a nice look at all 3 different para variants we're using for this park build. All 3 are modded. And we get to see them all come out together with their drastically different proportions. It's going to be weird, I bet. Because the both 93 para mods, all 3 93 para mods actually are remodels. And they're all different remodels. And so none of them look like base game, and none of them look like each other in terms of the rigging, the skeleton. In the meantime, we have $451,000. So yeah, that's just our path money, really. There's nothing else that's going to be. Can we get a contract? Yes. We got to take the galley contract. It's too good. We only need 2 galleys in 10 minutes.
We have to keep an eye on. Vigilance is the name of the game.
I might deliberately take another juvenile galley if we get one. I'm not going to, like, specifically breed a juvenile, but... Alright, let's see how much of a mess this is. I'm excited. So that's a Telltale. That's a Jurassic Park. They're actually not that dissimilar in terms of the rigging from this view. But they have pretty different neck posture. You can see the very sharp S-curve on the JP Paras. Yeah, and there's the other JP Para design with the much more saturated colors. So yeah, hold on. I want to grab a quick thumbnail while we got them all right together like this. Alright, thumbnail acquired. Honestly, I kind of like the saturated colors, especially the blue. Like, the blue with the different, like, striping on the top here is very nice. The red's a little bright. It's a little much. Makes him look like he, like, rolled in tomato sauce. But I think the blue makes up for it. Like, this one's more natural looking overall, color-wise. But, like, I just like the blue. What can I say? These guys really need quadrupedal rigging. And it's just kind of unfortunate that they can't have it as Parasaurs. Oh well, you know. I really hope in JWE2 we get quadrupedal Hadrosaurs as a default and not as the uncommon variation, right? Like, they look so much better on all fours. Especially with this like model. Don't you honk? You're in their house. We do need to give them nut. I am staring at them too much and not doing my job as a park manager. All right, there's a nut grove. You don't like the upright posture, or do you mean like the model's neck posture? Because the neck posture is just kind of awkwardly how they look in JP3 or JP93, not JP3. But yeah, I do wish they would only be quadrupedal when running, like, very strongly. They've still not found the water, which is a little concerning. We could put a secondary... Let's put a secondary water hole in over here, just to make sure. I don't need them, like, freaking out. Alright, You good now? Yeah, now you're good. Okay. Alright, galleys. Quickly. Alright, 97, 93D. No juveniles, so we just take these two non-skittish, I think. It was 2, right? Yeah. Alright, so from now on, we're only breeding the galleys for the contract. Oh yeah, so the galleys had the duplicated issue with the environmental needs. The Paras don't. So I think it's definitely an issue with the... Probably the juvenile Gallimimus mod has broken this somehow. But it's not like a problem. It doesn't matter. Because it's the same, like, the double need is, like, doesn't do anything. It just looks weird. What a good camera view. Right behind the plant. Alright. Contract popped. We have a bunch of money. This is not yet figured out that the contract is done, despite giving us the money. There we go. Number of dinosaurs ready or build a lagoon. Well, 44 it is. All right, let's start digging up Hadrosaurus. Actually, we probably should get the other eggs hatched, because we got 2 just like sitting in here. Get 2 more paras out.
As you might have guessed by now, there are plans for the dinosaurs that only a select few know. Even though you were doing well, for now, you must remain out of that loop. I hope you understand.
No, Dua.
If you don't,
What are you
so
talking
be
about?
it.
Yep, yeah, I know that 2 of the paras in the original film are juveniles.
More ways for things to go wrong, like
8 adults on the riverbank, or the lagoon bank or whatever, and then 2 small ones. I saw somebody on like Reddit or something swearing up and down that it was 8 Parasaurs and 2 Pachycephalosaurus. And that was a crazy thing to say. Because you could see the Parasaur crest if you have a good enough resolution image of the lagoon scene. Like, why would you ever think they're Pachycephalosaurs? I don't understand. Oh, we should turn the tour around so the cars are going the right direction. That's pretty important, you know? Boom. Accurate tour. Right? Right? They go... No, they go the other way, right? I don't remember now. Yeah, no, the cars come from... No, it was right before. Right? I've only seen this movie like 100 fucking times. Yeah, the cars come from where they're coming from right now. That is correct. They come this way. This is correct. I had a moment. Oh yeah, like Gallimimus, thinking there was 2 Gallimimus mixed in with the Parasaurs is much more reasonable, because it's actually an animal in the film. That's actually, you also could be vaguely supported by the map. Because some of the maps imply that those animals are all in the same paddock. The lagoon, Parasaurs, Brachys, and the Gallies. The tilted fences always look so weird to me. I know that's how they are in the film. Which is like visually it's always bugged me. Also, they should tilt inward, right? I think. Yeah, the animals should be on this side of the fence. I don't know if we can fix that. I don't know if there's a way to rotate it. Because the whole point of having a fence tilted is it makes it more difficult for an animal like to climb out, right? Because they would have to climb up the overhang. And if the animals are on this side, we're just making it easier for them by giving them a nice slope to walk up. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's not that important. Do we need everybody back to do the hatch? Yes, because we sent 2 on an expedition. Well, yeah, even if we sent one, we do actually need it because our expedition person is also one of our welfare people. Okay, well, let's wait for them to get back. All right, tuberculosis breakout, so we had to deal with that. We put this guy on break. That way he doesn't get mad at us after doing the synthesis. And in the meantime, we can extract fossils because the other person is not actually needed. So we got Gushy's Hadrosaurus in this mod pack. So the reason I'm using Hadrosaurus here is when it came time to decide how to flesh out the park, I didn't want to just use the standard set of carnivores that are seen in the embryo scene in the movie, and I didn't want to just use everything from the brochure. Even though Herrerasaurus and Jurassic Park the game is in the game because it's in the brochure, that's why they picked it. I didn't want to just put in the usual suspects we always see. And because the Telltale map has that big herbivore sector, I wanted more herbivores. Just to you know, make good use of all that space. So what I was doing is I was looking at some of the script information about some of the various drafts of Jurassic Park. And one thing, Jesus, this is spreading so fast. One of the things that comes up with that, okay, the medical team is coming in to medicate though, is that a lot of the novel species show up in some of the draft scripts. Hadrosaurus makes it fairly late into script development before it's replaced mostly by Gallimimus in scenes. And it'd be nice to use the Hadrosaurus mod because I always wanted Hadrosaurus in the game because it's a novel species. So that's why we have it. Also, Gushy occasionally watches the channel, so all the more reason to use the mod. We'll also probably use, I'm thinking Microstratus and Euoplocephalus will make it into the park as well. They're both in some of the early scripts, specifically some of Crichton's scripts that he actually wrote. Which is funny because Euopla doesn't even show up in the novel. Obviously it's in the park, you just don't, you know, ever see it in the book. Oh, hey Duckosaurus. You've been binging the channel for a while because you had a fixation on JWE2. I'm glad to hear you liking the content. Thank you for coming by the stream. Appreciate it. Very much appreciate the support on the channel and everything. We definitely need it because just JWE content is kind of in a lull right now until JWE3 starts getting previews and like hype builds back up for more people. It's just gonna kind of be that way. Like this is I don't think it's unusual. I bet you everybody's numbers are down, at least on the JWE content. Obviously Best in Slot can put out a new Jurassic World Rebirth trailer analysis video every 3 days and get some views, so he's probably not suffering. But okay, we got everybody here. Let's get these eggs going. Wait, why did I not see that message in multi-chat? So the multi-chat is actually broken right now for some reason. Like in OBS. Like all the chats are showing up on screen, but I only see the Twitch messages in the Twitch window. And the multi-chat window is only showing the YouTube messages right now. But it was working earlier. That's so weird. Oh well, whatever. It's not important. Weird streaming things. Alright, 51%. So one more expedition gets us the rest of the Hadrosaur fossils. We're just under $1 million. And Parasaurs. Yeah, I think the weird thing with this model is like this part right here. It looks like the neck and like the shoulder is a little awkward. Like the neck is tucked back a little too far. And on the other classic para mod, this one, it's a little bit more forward. I think the rigging on this one's neck is a little bit better. But counter argument, blue. I just really like the blue and green. I think my favorite version of the JP93 para lies somewhere between these two mods. So props to both. I can't pick just one. Alright, let's get the Hadros out this episode too. It'll be the nice Hadrosaur episode that way. I think the synth person can go on a break. Oh, and we're at 1 star, right? So I should have probably done paths, and I just kind of forgot to do paths. Well, we're not actually currently at 1 star, so maybe not. How are we not at 1 star? That's my next question. Because we were like 95% of the way there with just galleys. Oh, no, we did hit it, because this is unlocked now. Okay. We're just currently not, for some reason. Weird. Well, let's not worry about that. Yeah, yeah. Like, I think, actually, what I want to see is I want to see this just put on the Admonosaurus rig. With, like, the Admonosaurus neck posture. And, like, their necks are very erect in the film. Like, in JP93, like, they do kind of have this weird, like, extremely erect posture. I just prefer... Like, I prefer just the dinosaur looking good over perfect accuracy. So I think just putting every Hadrosaur on the Admonosaurus rig would just make me happier. Like, the Admonosaurus just has a really good stance to it. I just want quadrupedal hadrosaurs. That's all. We're at only 500k. Do we have... No, we're still doing this contract, which is going to take forever. We still need 9 more animals. I mean, I could hatch more galleys, but I'm not sure I want to. Because we already have, what, 26, 27 at this point? We have so many that we can't tell except to go to the hatchery. We have 27. No, let's wait for these fossils. Fossils! We got a bunch of amber here. We don't have the money to do a big old upgrade, so we're going to have to process these old school. Are we suffering here? We're really suffering on path capacity. I need to do this. I keep forgetting and not doing it. So, boom, there it is. Okay, that is definitely the thing that's holding us back financially. That needs to happen. So this will be done in 2 minutes. This will be done in 2 minutes. We put in the new paths. And then we'll have no more money left. But we're just going to sit here and process hadrosaurs anyway. The dig site is cleared out. I assume this is New Jersey, right? Woodbury? I think Hadrosaurus is from New Jersey. Not entirely sure. Crisis is developing. We have a storm, we have a gate that's down, and I need to take manual control. I hate the vehicle physics so much. It's right here. We're so close. Okay, are we good? Did we contain the problem? Yes. We got a concussed Gallimimus. Wait, what did I hit? I hit a button and everything went away. Oh, status information decayed. That's what it was, I think. What are you fueling? Wait, what is this fueling? Oh, wait, this lost power? Wait, what? Wait, huh? Oh no, it's not. It's not actually using it. It just is connected. It was being used because I think this must have broke at some point. Then I fixed it. Thank you for the follow, Tectonics. Tectonics? However you want to say it. It's just up to you. Okay, so yes. Sorry, did I not actually... No, because I didn't have status info. Yes, right. Wait. Did I not just status check everything? Why is it going back to... Okay, anyway. I'm losing it. I'm losing it, everybody. Check YouTube chat. I sent you a little thing. Okay, I'll have to check that later. After this. Okay, well, anyway, do I need an ACU to dart in this? I forgot how this works. It's been too long playing one. I've just, like, blanked out what I actually need to do there. Okay, oh yeah, you can only do the send and stuff. Wait. No, you have a capture team. It's not a separate building. So why was it not... It's right here. Okay. I need to... we need to wrap this up. I'm falling apart. It's too late at night. I think that's the right one. They're all piled up. They're sleeping with the juvenile. You're not supposed to do that. That's illegal. 27 is the one that's concussed. So that's the adult, I think. Yes, Gallimimus D. Okay. I'm going to delete this backup generator because it's annoying me. Gallimimuses are sorted out. It's all coming back to me, sort of. Not really, but you know. Yeah, it's part of the ranger station. Yeah, for whatever reason, when I brought up the ranger teams before, like, my brain did not see this. Like, this part? No, it wasn't here. It wasn't. You can't convince me it was. It obviously was, actually, but... Wait, what's the hotkey to transport a dinosaur? Why don't I remember any of the hotkeys anymore? I was gone for like 2 months, and I've forgotten everything. The hell is the hotkey for that? Because T is medical. Y doesn't do it. Well, the Jeeps weren't always so bad in 2. Like, the Jeeps controlled much better earlier on. I'm, like, fairly positive of that. It was never good. But, like, at some point it got noticeably worse. And the pathfinding and, like, the AI got, like, really bad at one point. And it's still not very good. I just don't know why it's so bad. You would think that's, like, kind of one of the bare minimum things you need to sort out is, like, having the vehicle controls actually, like, function halfway decently. Let's do these two, and then we can use him for synthesis. Alright. We'll have to probably build up a little bit of money before we synth those. Maybe get these galleys treated. Alright, big shout out to Tectonics for a donation of $5. And I believe our Hadrosaurs are ready to go. So I think, yeah, we're going to use the default, like, 1990 novel skin that's been provided here. And then we'll use a similar other skin that kind of matches the vibe a little bit. Just to mix up some different ones. Yeah, they're learning the wrong lessons about what to fix with JWE. Let's hope not. Let's remain optimistic. I like to stay optimistic initially. I will turn on a dime once things actually prove themselves to be kind of bad, but you know, for now we'll stay positive. These are not that expensive to start breeding, so we can go ahead and get that. The paths are upgraded. We do have the hotel. We will need more amenities. Can we do mediums now, maybe? Maybe we'll pivot over to mediums real quick. Sure, you can be mad at me. I don't care. Shelter coverage is 99%. I would imagine if we do this... never mind. I can't get it that close. Alright. Gallimimus, get back in there.
Asset collection request received.
Walk it off. It's just a concussion. You know, I don't think actually we could fit mediums here because this strip is pretty narrow. Actually, yeah, with the way we put this in here, there's like no room for mediums. So what am I going to do? Let's see what our rating is. Maybe we don't quite make the leap to mediums yet. 67's pretty bad. I guess we'll just put them in the back somewhere. Okay, we do like really need to redo this. This park is very cramped. This is not a good design. But I'm not going to do a dramatic rebuild today on this episode. We're going to save that for another time. Because I need to get done because I can feel my brain going. So the stream needs to end sooner rather than later. And a rebuild would maybe end up with me mucking about for another hour. So let's just try and see what happens if we toss in a medium over here somewhere. It looks to me like this will not conflict with the hillside too badly. Yeah, that's where it starts to get weird. So we just throw you here. We do one of these. We do one of these. We do one of these. Minus $1,000. Well, okay. So maybe we just take the 67% for now. And I don't worry about it. We can improve these by doing some better stuff in here, too. An AI power dress. Yeah, that's what they could do. That would be like the plot line for a like a modern remake of Jurassic Park. Instead of Dennis Nedry sabotaging the park, Hammond is like a tech bro. He's like 25, really into AI, tries to run the entire park with only AI, and it goes as good as you'd expect. That could be how they do it. Wait, what? This is not... Playsets is like 2 white. These are all scrambled. Playsets is 2 white, 1 orange, I'm pretty sure. Stuffed Toys maybe is that too. That's something I'm going to have to investigate between streams as well. 21,000. If we do this, it's 20. So I guess, yeah, one big and whatever base we can get is the best thing we can do. Yeah, these like ice slushies should be 2 white arrows as well. What mod would have changed these? I'm so confused. I don't know why any of this would have changed. It's got to be an unintended like glitch in a mod somewhere. Because I don't know why somebody would be messing around with those numbers. It just doesn't make any sense. Unless I did it on accident, playing with mods at some point. Like, but I think I would remember if I fundamentally broke how shops work. You would hope I would remember. 2 eggs? Seriously? I'm gonna assume these are like your... Oh, they're a batch size of only 4. Actually, never mind. Maybe these are... Maybe these are not your standard 4 social hadrosaurs. Can we check that? No, min pop 4. They are min pop 4. Alright, we'll do a second batch. I still want to get these guys out this episode, even though I'll probably use them as a thumbnail for next episode. Alright, so other rating stuff. What are we doing here? 100%. Path capacity is good. All of the ratings there are good. 71% on amenities is probably going to just leave it alone. After we get the Hadros out, I'm sure we'll need more then. All right. So yeah, I think we just wait for these eggs. We're not gonna do anything else in the meantime. 6 to hatch, so we can't hatch them. So staff upgrades first, and then we can hatch them. Here they are, modded Hadrosaurus. We got 5 of them. We'll see how they look in game, doing their thing. See, they're quadrupedal, right? That's winning me over. They got a nice hoof nail. They got the single hoof in the front with the 2 fingers on the sides. That's a really nice detail. Well done. Solid skin. The little like inflatable like nose piece kind of look is good. They got like a nice hadrosaur beak where it like slides over the top. That's great. I think like for me something about the shape of the head and the neck looks a little off, but not like that bad. And like a bright blue eye on a hadrosaur is kind of a neat idea too. So I think this is a solid mod. I think this is a pretty good rendition of Hadrosaurus. I'm okay with this. And then this is, yeah, one of the regular patterns. So this one, this is the special, like, skin, the 1990 skin. Yeah, we got proper flesh mittens. Like, that's great. We should have had that on an actual frontier animal. Like a Lambeosaurus. So these guys came out as twinsies. You know, the more I look at this in-game, the happier I am with it. It fits. Looking at it in the species viewer, it looks a little weird. Looking at it, like, in here doing its thing, nah, it's good. It's good mod. Now, if only we can get the rest of the novel species. Give me an Othnielia. Give me a Mosaurus. Give me the whole JP and Lost World roster from the novels, please. Hypsilophodon? How has nobody made a proper Hypsilophodon new species mod? There's like a couple of them out there that are like just complete like, oh, it's just the Dryosaurus. Again, Hypsilophodon should be like half the size of Dryosaurus or even less, and it should look like different. It'd be nice. Yeah, this could be an official animal. Like, I believe it. You know what he's got? A little bit? He's got a little bit of rebirth Spinosaurus neck going on. But Hadrosaurs should be thick-necked. Like, the inaccuracy... The actual inaccuracy is this. This, like, swan neck stuff. This should just all be big, thick muscle. Like the Hadrosaurus. So yeah, the more I look at it, the more I think about it, the more I like it. Good Hadrosaurus mod. What is their icon? Oh, they have a sauropod icon, of course, because most modded creatures have an icon like that, and they do need ground fiber. So we need to sneak a little bit of ground fiber in here. Are these unique needs? Fiber plus nut? I don't remember an animal like that. Because, like, ground nut is not very common. If that's a unique combination for food types, that's, like, above and beyond as well for, like, mod design. Oh, for sure. If this was on the Parasaur rig, this wouldn't work. This works specifically in part because it's on the Monosaurus rig, and that makes it like have a good neck posture that like works with the proportions the animal has. Hadrosaurus, I think, is a smaller-ish Hadrosaur, not like super small, but like might be a little bit below the para. The base game ones, I've never really done like a close size estimate on the base game Hadrosaurs. Like Edmontosaurus should be the biggest, and I think it is bigger than the other ones. But beyond that, I'm not actually too sure how they stack up to each other. Oh, is it the Maiasaura needs? That would be why I didn't recognize it, because, like, I'm not a Maiasaura hater or anything, but I don't really use it. So that could make sense. Well, that would be nice, though, because then if you do a novel park build and you have Hadro and Maya together, then if they have the same needs, that works out well. It's very convenient. I was considering using Maiasaura in this park, but I decided against it. Mostly because, like, why use Maiasaura when I can use something new, like this Hadrosaurus? Alright, Paras are good to go, Galleys are good to go. Everybody else looks like they're having a good time. I would be surprised to see them force us back to feeders. I think it's... Oh, yeah, there you go. There's a good look at the size difference. So yeah, it is a little bit smaller than the para, for sure. Okay, yeah, that's the Maiasaura social animation, right? I think so. That looks familiar to me. Yeah, I think we'll see feeders return as an option. Yeah, it's a good question if they're different sizes. I don't remember. It would be interesting to know. Now they need more. Well, just move. The water's right there. This is your fault, not mine. If you don't have water, I'm not responsible for that. Okay, he's good. And we are, yes, well over 1 star now. 99% shelter coverage is good enough. Amenities are below 50%. Yeah, that para is pretty tall. If we turn on this vegan buffet, it is now profitable. So this was making like 20. This makes 27. And these have shifted a little bit. Okay, so we can get these to 20, but yeah, a new set of amenities altogether is going to be better. So why don't we actually put those in too before we end this episode? Hey JK, I don't know what you were trying to say there. It looks like your message might have gotten cut off. Is that an issue? No, it looks like that on YouTube too. That's just what the message is. Alright, some drinks. All scrambled up, of course. A little bit of skeleton display, a little bit of lattes. Maybe we do... If we do this, we do this. It's about the same. That's probably as good as it's going to get, actually. Because this one's 27. This one's 27. Well, I mean, maybe this is a wash if we do... that. And then we can do this. 28. Okay. And the problem here is we did a big one. So we should be able to make this also work. Yeah, okay. Cool. It's all coming back to me now. Oh yeah, and this one has actually that, so that one should be easier. Don't even... Sure, formal wear. 26 on that one. Probably they're a little far away. Not even, actually. I guess since the tour point is actually here, this isn't that bad of a distance. Okay, cool. The park is ticking along. We do have the growing the collection almost done. Kind of feeling like we've got enough herbivores in this pen for now that maybe it's time to do like Dilophosaurus. It might also be time to start pushing out the enclosures more and actually working on the rest of the fence proper. So let's start digging up Dilo. Let's rest you. And let's ask the question of how did we get all the modded fences back? Oh. I think that's how we get all the modded fences back, because that is oh, there's a bunch there too, actually. Holy. Okay. The real question is, what fence did I actually use? Huh. Galley and Prehistoric Kingdom would be pretty cool. I do have like a fondness for Nithomimosaurids, so I would hope, you know, a few of them make it into Prehistoric Kingdom. All right, classic, medium, electrified. Oh no, it's tilted. It's one of the tilted fences. It's one of these ones. 1.5 stars. Okay, well we know where it is. So why don't we focus on 1.5? We'll get Dilos. We'll put the Dilos in like a holding pen somewhere. And then when we have the higher tier fences, we'll do the rebuild. We'll put in the proper perimeter fence from the Telltale map, stretching all the way up the island. And then we'll build the carnivore sector later. We'll leave the Dilos in like a holding pen over here somewhere or something like that. I think we'll tear all this out and start moving stuff out and spread up this way towards the river so that we're not so packed in here too. But yes, that'll all be for next stream. This episode's gone on very long, but this is it made sense to me to put all this in one episode. All right. Yes.